What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to EP09. So I'm going to start this video off with a recent upload from Olympia TV. Ramon Dino versus Chris Bumstead. That's right, our two highest ranking classic physique athletes in the world. They both appeared on Olympia TV channel for an epic... Wait, did I say battle? I meant form check. Sorry about that, guys. It was a form check. Okay, let me sum it up for you. Olympia TV had Ramon Dino and Chris Bumstead show up to go through a back workout, where basically what happened is Chris Cormier was critiquing their form basically in each exercise, and afterwards he picked a winner. Sound underwhelming? You have no idea. I honestly couldn't even sit through the whole video. I mean, it started with terrible audio quality.
Good afternoon, bodybuilding fans around the world.
Terrible, choppy video on the live stream. And just a general sense of disorganization on top of that. And Chris was wearing a t-shirt the whole time because, well, Ramon would have put him to shame right now. Ramon just finished competing at the Arnold Classic. Chris has barely started an off-season yet. And man, did Chris look awkward the whole time. He had that kind of look, I'd rather set myself on fire than be here look the whole time. And look, Olympia TV has been putting out ridiculously good content lately. Contest coverage, interviews, the inside scoop, Tarek El-Guindi always giving Chris Cormier a hard time about his attire. Look, great channel, great content, but yeah, I would work on this segment before doing another one. Maybe not do it live next time. That's all I can say. If you guys want a good laugh at maybe some awkward moments, I'll link the entire video in the description below. So next up, Hunter Labrada got together with Brett Wilkin, the Butcher, and James Hollingshead for a chest and shoulders workout. And man, it was awesome to watch. It was actually really good. These guys were pushing each other to the absolute max. Great video, I'll link it in the description. But I wanted to talk about Hunter in particular. Now, Hunter gave us an update on his progress with the vacuums, which I never expected Hunter to be practicing to begin with. But in this modern era of mass with class in bodybuilding, competitors are well aware of what's being rewarded these days. And Hunter has the mass, he just needs the class. And he's been working on bringing up his aesthetics. The vacuums after fasted cardio are the single most concentration for Hunter right now. But the question is, will it be enough? The 2023 Olympia will be a completely different standard for competitors. The Arnold Classic showed us that from this weekend. The way I like to put it is, Hunter showed up to the 2022 Olympia with a 2021 standard physique, and an increased problem controlling his midsection, even though I think it was a little leaner looking at the 2022 Olympia. Anyway, Hunter is adapting to this new climate, and I think the vacuums will really help him. I think he'll be rewarded for his notable improvements, so if he can keep bringing his midsection in massively improved, the judges will be able to see those improvements between shows, and he'll be rewarded for it. Well, Hunter, keep practicing them vacuums. We'll see you in Tampa and Texas. So, I'm sure you all heard by now that the Masters Olympia age has been dropped from 45 years to 40. The powers that be decided to drop the minimum age requirement. Now, obviously, this was done in order to attract more competitors because they probably didn't have many people interested that were over 45. And with this new strategy, they might hook some guys like, William Bonac or even Sean Clarita's 40 years old. I mean, Phil Heath already said he wouldn't do it, same with Dexter Jackson. But it seems like that strategy might be working. Guy Cisternino made a post on his Instagram, and it looks like he might be a little bit intrigued. Apparently, he'll be 41 by the time the Masters roll around. Now, Guy Cisternino actually retired from competitive bodybuilding in 2021 at the Texas Pro. That was his last show. But Guy holds an impressive record of 7 pro wins in the 212 division and 7 Olympia appearances. The other thing is, Guy still trains like an animal, and he's still in pretty good shape. Now, a potential setback for Guy is the fact that about a month ago, Guy tore his quad after training legs the day after he was tased.
Go. Oh, are you kidding me?
I mean, who would have thought that area of his leg would be compromised, after being fried electrically, right? But if Guy heals up 100% and makes for one more big push in his competitive career, who knows? He might just have a shot at that title. So at first, I was kinda underwhelmed by the announcement of the age being lowered, but if it could pull competitors like Guy Cisternino out of retirement, I mean, who knows? It might actually shape up to be a show worth watching. Maybe Fuad will do it too, they can battle it out. So look, the last story I got for you guys here.
Nick, you haven't learned one thing from last year, my friend.
It's not often that Bob Cicherillo uploads videos these days. But when Bob does upload and wants to be heard, I think it's safe to say he comes through loud and clear. So Bob had a few words for Nick Trigili after Nick came out with a video critiquing the judges' scorecards from last weekend's past Arnold Classic. Apparently, Nick got a fair bit of things wrong, according to Bob. In Bob's 25-minute address, basically, Bob negates everything that Nick says in his video about his math for the scoring on the scorecards. Bob says there's more than 7 judges, as Nick claimed. Pretty sure it's 10. And Nick also said that the high and low scores from the judges are thrown out. The 2 high and 2 low scores are thrown out, and it's not just the one set of high and low scores.
Okay, Nick, get a new abacus, okay? You're way off with your numbers.
And a lot of other comments, actually. Not just about Nick, but about how Bob thinks Samson will be Mr. Olympia someday, and notably his defense of the 212 division.
It does have a purpose. No, we don't need to get rid of it. We actually need to champion it and try to get it back in shows like the Arnold. I would love to see the 212 returning.
I will admit, I follow open bodybuilding more, but I do like the 212. I like to cover it on this channel, but Bob is right on this one. Anyway, like I said, he's never short on words, and you guys should definitely go watch his whole video. Very entertaining stuff. I'll give that to Bob for sure. Anyways, that's it for me in this video, you guys. Thank you for tuning into EP09. Be sure to like and subscribe.